Now officially into hurricane season, our time in the Bahamas is nearing its end. With our bow facing north for the first time in months, we make the most of the time we have left. We'd spent the last couple of weeks practicing sailing on and off anchor, but today I decided to try and take a stab at doing it solo.
Hey.
Are we going?
Not yet. We have one reef in, which I guess we're leaving in for right now. No, it's okay. We can pull it out while we're sailing, maybe. All right, now we're off the bottom. There we go.
Can you do it?
Yep. I did it.
Nice, huh?
Thank you. No, except for, you know what? Our dinghy wrapped around our prop.
Oh no, around the prop? Are you sure?
Uh-huh. Last night. I was like, why is that line underwater? All right, and then just drop that. I don't know if that will totally get rid of it. It might actually even fucking make it worse, but. Nope, yep, the propellers just wrapped it up. Now we're in a bad spot. Okay.
All right, well, we gotta tie Ram up.
And we need to stop sailing. Maybe just keep us on the right course for a second. Well, that was dumb. Will you grab the boat hook? I think I might be able to get it undone. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, take this. It's not undone, but. Yeah, it's all. No.
Nice work.
All right, when we get back to the States, we're buying a floating
line?
dinghy line. That was dumb. We We should have checked the dinghy too before we left. We've never spun around like that at anchor. All right.
Oh man, that would have put all of our sailing on the anchor skills to the true test.
Absolutely. That's why we do this. Hi. Rom, you little rascal. Thank you, bud.
You call me bud?
I was gonna say bird, and I was gonna say thank you, love, and it came out bud. That was for Project Atticus, I guess. Sorry.
Lauren and I work really well together as a team. We know our roles and our responsibilities, and we check one another's work.
All right, what do you say I get rid of that reef? No, I can do it.
We're to the point where under normal circumstances, there's not much that needs to be said on board to get underway. So unless we make it a point to swap roles, or in this case do it all solo, it can be easy to get too comfortable in our routine and lose sight of the bigger picture. And that's when one small misstep can lead to a cascade of other failures.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, hold up. Something's... Oh, I'm still tied. Can you bring it down? Okay. All right, now we're ready. Okay, that's good. What's the depth? Okay. It's so crazy how fast protocols can go out the window. Our dinghy got stuck because we didn't look. So we fixed the dinghy, and then I go up there and I realize that splashing around near the bow. This anchor I still hadn't put all the way away because it was still dragging through the water. Luckily I secured it high enough so it wouldn't bash into the hull. And then we go to take out the reef, and I forget that somehow we still had one of the first reefs tied in. So many things to forget.
Well, good thing we decided to go sailing when there was 8 nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I tried to do it all myself.
Yeah, that was a bit new. I had caught a couple of those things.
We lucked into a few good days of chill sailing, with single-digit breezes gently moving us along.
All right, ready.
So what's our wind speed right now?
7. Nothing like scaring the willies out of everybody in an anchorage. Kirk's my favorite thing to do, I think.
Yeah. All right, you're up.
Cable?
Yeah.
No. Just swing to your right a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Do you want to do 60 plus full bridle?
So our boat's been in the water for just over 3 months now, and we have lightly scrubbed the bottom, I think 3 times. Today I'm going to actually drop the centerboard down because we're in an anchorage that's deep enough. We haven't been in an anchorage deep enough to do that in the Bahamas, and see what that looks after 3 months. But after our first month in Marathon, we did have some barnacles growing, but we scraped them all off and we really haven't had any barnacles growing since. All we're getting is kind of this light film, kind of a little bit slimy. It's a little bit red and purple in places, but it comes off super easily with a 3M scrub pad. Just to like be able to rub my hand across the bottom and not have a cloud of like death dust come off the bottom of the boat like the old blue paint, the ablative. Just every time I get in the water and look at it, it makes me so happy to see. I'm super pumped about the Abaco. Definitely would do it again. We spent the day on Man-O-War Cay, first exploring town before heading over to the ocean. What I read is that most people on this island are all related.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Almost everyone who lives here full-time can trace their heritage back to the first few people that settled here. We met a local who told us that many of the islanders from Man-O-War Cay go to Great Guana just to the north to find their spouses, and vice versa.